Our next,
oh, this is a big one.
Yeah, our next and final set for the first part of this top 8 is going to be Mouz Sports Problem X going up against Atrosh. Now,
so Problem X, multiple time Capcom Cup qualified player.
Talk to me. You've been traveling around as many events as this guy has.
Problem X, man. He's one of my favorites to watch. He's just so explosive and he's so scientific about the game.
Yeah.
If you talk to this guy about the game, he's so
knows a lot.
He's very knowledgeable. And you listen, you don't qualify for Capcom Cup multiple times if you're not as good as him.
Yeah, look, and
if you're on that level, so.
His theory of the game always changes, and it's always a legitimate explanation that he gives. And he's won Sonic Boom this year. He won a Zowie qualifier off stream, or not off stream, off the CPT circuit. So he's done quite a bit. So
as I mentioned earlier, he is opting for M Bison this time.
So you were right, yeah.
Yeah, one of his many characters he has in the pocket. You know, he plays Laura, Zangief as well. But obviously feeling like Bison is a great choice for this one. And I feel like it's Birdie is definitely one of the grapplers that Bison can fight.
I never knew Atrosh played Birdie.
You didn't know Atrosh played Birdie?
No, Atrosh played Bison, sorry.
Oh, no, they're switching that over.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, Atrosh, very, very solid player from Sweden.
So, talk to me about this matchup as we see Birdie running a train in the corner right now.
Okay, so you need to be very careful approaching Birdie. You cannot jump at this guy.
Okay.
You can't jump at Birdie. You just have to play a solid ground game.
And didn't they revert his, didn't they revert his crouch medium punch?
To back what it was. So it's okay, here we go. Throw loops in the corner now.
Wow.
Nice. I love this choice. And of course,
whoa,
this is going to be stomp. It's not over yet.
The damage.
He did wake up. EX Bullhorn.
I love him. You're the best. Good decision.
And that's Armor Frame 1, I believe, in V-Trigger?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they changed that.
Okay. Oh, man. I love that. -2, and Atrosh gambled that he wouldn't press anything, and it paid off. Okay, gets the Inferno.
See, the only thing I definitely know about this matchup is if Birdie is in range of Bison's sweep, he cannot do V-skill because he will get crush countered by the crouch hard kick.
Okay.
That's all I know off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to go for the reset. Good reactionary jump there for Problem.
You see him ready, though, trying to punish that jump back. Just missed it. Problem loving these +1 buttons.
Remember, both these two characters inflicting grey health is actually beneficial to both of them. But Bison's a stronger pressure character than Birdie because Bison does have a command grab, so you gotta have some sort of pressure. That's strong.
Okay. And now Atrosh.
Oh,
here we go. Activation. This is going to be big damage.
Damn,
Birdie needs.
Come
on, that's it.
He's
dead. He's dead. That's it. Bison's done. It's not. Yo, he hung in there. But that overhead, the range on the overhead from Atrosh.
This guy believed he had the mental fortitude. He was like, look, do or die. Look, I bet you, right? Atrosh was at home. He done SPD. He's like, and he went,
yeah, and then
overhead. I bet you that's what he done.
I know the one, yeah.
Because you know what I do? Sometimes when I land grabs like that, I put the stick down, I look away, and it's like, oh, for God's sake.
You put your feet up, and then you're like, oh, God.
All in a day's work. But yes, 1-0 to Atrosh right now.
So let's see if he can hold it together here. Problem X is going to have to look for an opening here. Oh, look at that. This is what I mean. He was behind him.
See, it's gone back to Season 1
Season
way.
1,
So
it was so... Of course, in Season 2, that would have hit. Bison jump medium kick would have hit.
Bison can't change his jump trajectory from a regular jump, can he?
Nope.
No, so...
Okay,
that's gonna be an issue.
Command throw, what's it going to be? Hard kick. And Atrosh putting the beat down now on Problem.
This is
Problem getting a taste of his own medicine. The amount of damage he's been dishing out with Birdie in the past few months. Yeah, it's come back in karma.
This is looking very bleak. And well, as you just mentioned, Problem and Birdie. Problem does play a little bit Birdie, so he's no slouch to how this character works.
Oh, he's got a great understanding of this character. But, God, Atrosh is really hesitant to do any V skills. Of course, Bison can now...
tried it there, but...
Bison slipped on the banana. So, Bison's new V skill in Season 2, he can absorb and reflect.
Okay, what, can he?
Yeah, the banana and the can.
Damn. I've got to note that down.
Is this is dead, right? Yo, the damage?
Wait, how much damage does that do?
That did a ton of damage.
EX hanging chain. I got to find out how much damage that does raw.
Wow.
But in a combo, you're right. That That looked like...
That was devastating.
That did an abundance.
Problem needs to switch it up now.
Of damage there. I don't see EX Hanging Chain used enough. I've seen XYZZY use it.
As a combo ender, I think it's max damage as a combo ender. I could be wrong, Birdie players, but...
I've seen Problem use it a bit when he was actively playing Birdie, but I just never took into consideration how much damage it actually did.
So damn, it's just not looking like Problem can get anything going here. Down forward fierce.
If you were in this situation right now, what would you do to kind of bring yourself back in? What do you need to be doing?
See, it's difficult because you can't take a more you can't really take a more offensive approach,
right?
Because Birdie can shut that down so quick. You just have to look at that. He's pushed himself back into the corner. -5 on block now.
Okay.
You know, not -2 anymore.
It's definitely looking like Birdie can nullify Bison's pressure really easily.
Oh man, great read there. That command throw. Atrosh doing damage.
All right, activates. I respect it. He might be. No, okay, not
yet.
He's
not finished, no. Throws down the banana. Just...
Wow!
Yo!
The hanging chain on the sweep? When do you see that?
He caught the sweep?
Oh, we're looking at match point here.
Trying to slide into the DMs, got strung up.
We're looking at match point here for Atrosh, and he's making this look very convincing.
Nice anti-air there.
All right, good low forward there from Birdie. I think that got it's got quicker start now.
Which one?
Crouch medium kick of Birdie.
Kick? Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, here we go.
All right,
this is where Bison really does maul Birdie in the corner. It's really hard for Birdie. Oh, EX pull horn.
It was coming. Something was coming. He wasn't going to hold all that pressure. Blocking's overrated in this game. All right. So Problem's got a nice life lead, but as I say that, big damage coming through.
Nice. Aware that he couldn't get the crouch fierce from that range. So opts for a different combo.
Oh, wow.
Frame 1 armor.
Oh, the damage is coming through. This is it. Do or die. What's it going to be?
-2.
Oh, that's it.
Atrosh with the light kick, walk up, command throw. Takes Problem X out of the tournament there. Wow. Birdie. Jeez.
That.
He was so ready. Like, Atrosh was not using V-skill at all.
I think I've seen it 3 times. I didn't see a can.
He didn't want to use the can. It's strange because I played Atrosh online yesterday on my stream, and the same matchup, and he was doing a lot of V-skills, but it seemed like he wasn't using it at all here. Maybe for Problem, he just doesn't want to give him that opportunity to, you know, use that new V-skill absorb. Of course, Bison can also EX scissor kick over the can.
Oh,
so it's
yeah, because he's technically 2 feet off the floor.
Yeah, Atrosh. Wow, that was impressive. That was really impressive from him.
Look, there's not much I'd have to say about that because everything was working out for Atrosh. He definitely came with a game plan, asserted his dominance real quick. I need to double check how much damage EX Hanging Chain does in the combo because even I misjudged that.
That damage, that was I would have definitely not said that killed.
Yeah,
but
hey,
Atrosh thought otherwise.
Very convincing win from
Great
Atrosh.
Stuff from him.
What I would say, and obviously since you play Bison, you can tell me this. I feel Bison just has to fight Birdie closer, as do a lot of characters.
Yeah,
because if you play mid-range, max distance or far distance range, you're playing into his normals, and they're slow anyway. But if you're close, he doesn't necessarily get to bring them out.
To be honest, Atrosh was doing a great job of not doing anything too risky. I mean, you see a lot of Birdie players. Sometimes they're throwing out forward fierce a lot, the shoulder, and doing pressing a lot of unnecessary buttons in the neutral.
Yeah.
Atrosh was not doing that. He was using that crouch medium kick at really nice ranges where Bison can't do anything about it, and he just did a great job of just closing the gap. Shutting him down.
Look, I definitely
great
learned...
play. You can't really fault it.
No, I learned a lot of stuff about that matchup from Birdie's end. Of course, I definitely want to see Problem a bit more on the offense because I like watching Problem's Bison.
So Problem X falls out the tournament there with 7th place finish.
So
he gets himself 10 points.
Yes.
Which goes on to that stack of other points he's earned throughout the season so far. So you know every little helps if you're Problem X right now. But I'm sure he wanted more, but.
They're going to pay off the points that you get, whether it's 1, 5, 10. Trust me, when we get to the latter stages of these stages, you're going to be looking back on that 1 point you earned, and it's like, oh, damn, that got me to Capcom Cup Finals. But, you know,
so,
he's out.
Atrosh will advance on and play against Cobblecog in the next round of losers.